Hello everyone, my name is Gloria Ogaga. I'm a realtor and the CEO Anglo Homes. Today I want to discuss with us things to look out for before acquiring any landed property in Nigeria and in Lagos as a case study. Now, you should not look away on these things. You should not overlook the title a land is carrying. You must check out for the title a property is carrying before you go ahead to make uh, payments for any land. Ensure these lands carry any of these titles, or make sure you check out very well, because we have heard stories of people who bought properties and they lost their properties, and then some of them they buy properties that already has disputes. Different stories we hear every day. Some buy from Omonile and then tomorrow, many things. So you don't lose your hard-earned money, please pay good attention to these informations. Now, before giving you the titles, I need to give you a brief background of how the titles came. Before the year 1978, lands in Nigeria were owned by, were gotten by either inheritance or bought from traditional rulers. Now, when Major General Olusegun Obasanjo, the former head of state of Nigeria, during his military regime, came into power, he saw that the traditional rulers were misusing these opportunities, so he enacted the Land Use Act of 1978, and it simply states that all lands in Nigeria now belongs to the government until the government doesn't need it. So now, these are the titles that the land will carry. However, there are certain titles that you cannot buy. First of the title, which is the acquisited land, this is a government title, like it's a government, like it's acquisited, it's owned by the government. Now, an acquisited land can either be committed or free. Now, if a land is termed committed, it means that this land, even though the government is currently not using it, they will use it in the future for either hospital, for zoo, for industrial purpose, whatever it is, or maybe they have sited oil in it, whatever. So that land is committed. I would give a real valid example of such committed lands in Abuja, Nigeria, the Federal Capital Territory. In the map of Abuja, there is a place called Dutse Alaji. In the map of Abuja, Dutse Alaji is it's going to be a zoo. It is proposed to be a zoo. However, people are currently staying there. People are buying land there. It is just for them to know that this land you're getting, it's for a while. The government is going to come for their property eventually. So that's a beautiful illustration of a committed land. Then the free one are lands that the government have seen and they know they're not going to be using it maybe soonest, or they're not going to be using it at all. So those lands that the government have seen that they may not be using for their personal interest, those lands are now free. Those lands will not be excised. When it is excised, the simple meaning for the word excised is cut out. They will not be excised. When a land is excised, the name it will now carry it will not be excision land, meaning the government is not going to be needing this land anytime soon, or will not be needing it. So a property that is carrying the land, the title accession is a good property, go ahead and buy it. Now, if after the accession, the cutting out, they go ahead to the next phase to gazette it, which means to publish it, to record it, like it is in their record. The literal word for gazette means record. Now, they now put it in their record that this property, we will not be using it. So a property with the title gazette is a good property. Go ahead and buy it. Then the next one is the CFO, which everybody knows, I think, in Nigeria or outside Nigeria. Now, a CFO simply means certificate of occupancy, meaning the government will give you a certificate to occupy this land for the period of 99 years. And after that, you can renew it. Now, that property is very good. That title, a land carrying C of O in Lagos State, cannot be sold, no matter where it is located, cannot be sold less than ₦1,000,000. That's just to say the least. Like, I don't want to over exaggerate. Now, a property carrying C of O can be sold for as high as 100 million, whatever, depending on the area. Now, the other one, the next title is the governor's consent. I will explain the governor's consent. If Mr. A gets a property that is titled C of O, and Mr. A wants to sell the property or wants to sell a part of the property to Mr. B, Mr. B will need to get the governor's consent, because the title of that land he wants to sell is a certificate. The person has been certified to use it. So for you to sell a land that has C of O, you need a bigger document, a bigger title, which is the governor's consent. If you see any properties with a property rather that is the title is governor's consent, it is a very beautiful good property. Please go ahead, do your due diligence and buy the property. Now, people think that C of O, governor's consent, is the highest title properties can carry in Nigeria, but that's not true. We also have the court judgment. Now, court judgment doesn't mean that the land has dispute. Court judgment is the highest title a land can have in Nigeria. It is a very good property. Any property with court judgment is a very good property. Go ahead and buy it. We also have other titles that we have the registered survey, we have the registered deed of assignment. However, properties with this later mentioned title will not be as expensive, as sure as the properties that I have mentioned before now. Remember this, my name is Gloria once again, and I'm the CEO of Anglo Homes. I will be bringing you more information on how to go about acquiring properties in Lagos. So we don't hear stories that touch like I got the property and it's like this, I bought this and then something happened. So please stay tuned to this channel. We'll bring you nothing but good informations that will aid you so you don't lose your hard-earned money. Thank you. Please subscribe to my channel. God bless you. Thank you.